3, 2, 1.
This podcast contains content that may be disturbing for some listeners and is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Unusual Curiosity. I'm Tracy.
I'm Heather.
And I'm Taylor.
And today we're going to talk about CIA animals.
Animals?
Yep. Have you ever heard about Acoustic Kitty?
No, do I want to?
When you say that, I just picture a cat on a DJ board going...
I pictured a cat playing a guitar.
It is not kittens with guitars.
Uh-oh.
Or DJ boards.
In 1962, the CIA thought it would be a great way to collect information from unsuspecting people by surgically implanting audio devices into cats and train them to go to specific locations and sit near spies with the intent of listening to their conversations.
That's dedication.
Can you train a cat?
That's what I said. Has anyone ever had success training a cat?
Like, okay, besides going to the litter box, whatever.
Cats are assholes.
Yeah, I know.
They are the boss, completely untrainable. Completely. Except for going to the bathroom. They rule you.
And if you're putting a listening device inside, wouldn't you hear all the gurgles and grunts and of a cat instead
I have
of
no idea. I have no idea who came up with this idea, but it was a really bad one.
waste of money? Waste of taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. They spent 5 years and $20 million to create the prototype kitty.
No.
Are you serious? How many cats did they go through?
Not many. So
Okay, that's good.
The unnamed prototype, he did not have a name. He was a black cat that was surgically equipped with a microphone in its ear canal, a small radio transmitter at the base of its skull, and an antenna in its tail.
Oh my gosh.
They used it wisely, though. That's good. The placement of
antenna.
everything. Yeah.
Kitty debuted in a park outside of the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. The popular story is that Kitty was let out of a van next to the park and wandered into traffic and almost immediately got hit by a taxi.
Oh my gosh.
The cat's like, watch this.
He just used one of his lives.
He used all his damn lives. They probably used some of his lives for him.
Yeah.
However, in 2013, Robert Wallace, the former director of the Office of Technical Services, said the project was abandoned because the cat was difficult to train.
Surprise, surprise.
No
Who would
shit,
have thought?
Sherlock.
He
my
said the
gosh.
equipment was removed and the cat lived a long, happy life.
Well, that's good.
Some people said the cat would get hungry and he would leave his post to go look for food.
Same. Same. If I was a cat,
Food driven.
Sounds like a typical work day for most people.
That's funny.
This is not the only time the CIA has used animals to serve in its ranks. Although the CIA wasn't founded until 1947, the precursor department, the Office of Coordinator of Information, the COI, used pigeons during World War I that were fitted with cameras and released over European military sites to collect intel. That campaign was short-lived through the advent of airplanes.
I have said this for freaking years. The birds that sit on power lines are government spies. Proves my freaking point. They have not stopped.
What are they doing? They're probably Chinese spies.
They're charging, obviously.
They're charging.
They're sitting on power lines. They're charging. But I've said it for years. Birds are government spies.
How do you know when they're fully charged?
Their
When they fly away, obviously.
And they poop on your truck?
That pisses me off. And
Dude,
yes.
okay, remember that one time that we were going out shopping with Grandma? And she was going in her scooter, and
Right up there in the front yard, she got shit on.
she's like, "That damn bird! I gotta go change my
She had
shirt."
to go change her shirt. That
Yeah,
was funny.
She was pissed, and then we laughed about it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's pretty awful. In the 1990s, the CIA developed a robotic catfish named Charlie that carried a microphone and communications devices with a propulsion system in its tail.
It was a robot
Yes,
catfish.
it wasn't real.
It was
Robot.
fake, Heather.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, how do you make a
It's
robot?
the original
fish?
AI. Ooh. 90s version.
It's the government. They have the intelligence that we have like 30 years later. So
Yeah, true.
Some internet sites report the fish would swim beneath craft and collect underwater signals. But the
catfish.
CIA.gov specifically says that Charlie was made to collect water samples without being detected to test for nuclear runoff or biochemical agents.
False.
Why would he need to be
Bullshit.
undetected if he was just checking for nuclear waste?
Yeah, I'm calling BS.
It's the government. False.
Right.
Dwight Schrute. False.
False.
Sorry, I watched that today.
Sorry you watched that today?
No,
I'm never
I meant,
sorry.
Like, sorry. And then I said, I watched that today.
Yeah.
It wasn't one sentence. It was sorry, period. I watched that today, period.
Like,
False.
it is your birthday.
Period. But it's a catfish. They couldn't have made another fish that would be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, they put them in the ocean, okay? Why wouldn't you put, like, a fish that's normally in the ocean?
Well, there's not catfish in the ocean?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't think so.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's...
Catfish aren't saltwater fish. They're freshwater fish.
I legit had to think about that for a minute.
Maybe they used it in freshwater streams and rivers.
But catfish are predominantly freshwater fish. There are exceptions, as some catfish species do not live in freshwater. Okay, well, they could have used a species that done it, but still.
I didn't ask what species Charlie was.
They couldn't use them
He's
unless
dead.
undetected.
He was never alive. But okay, honestly, if it's in the ocean, who's gonna look down and be like, "Oh, there's a catfish swimming right beneath our ship"?
I don't know, someone might.
If it's that deep,
They're gonna just think it's another fish.
yeah, exactly.
Still. They thought they should have used their brains a little bit more on that one.
But my question is, did it work?
I couldn't find any reports. I don't know. If it was just collecting water samples, then yeah, I guess it worked.
It wasn't just collecting water samples, though.
I don't believe so either.
I mean,
You
like,
can't take anything the government says at face value. Nothing.
There's always a little bit of sugar with it,
Yeah.
and it's not sweet.
Yeah.
it's salty. Get it? Because it's the ocean. But so funny. Hey, there we go.
That's
Thank
Why did
you.
you use that when I said it? I said something funny.
I don't know.
Dang.
Here you go. There's one for you too.
Thanks.
It's special. I'm not gonna do it.
Maybe they sent. Maybe they sent the robotic catfish down to find USOs.
What the fuck is USOs?
It's the underwater aliens. Oh, speaking of that fish that you sent the other day on Facebook Messenger, the one that looked like an alien.
What?
Apparently-
that's gross.
Apparently, it was a fish like from way down under.
Apparently.
Shut the fuck up.
Like,
I come from the land down under.
Shut up, men at work. Anyway, so it was a fish that was like from the down deep under.
Down deep under?
you mean from the depths of the ocean?
Yeah.
Under the deep, dark ocean.
Yep. That's where it's from. And it came to the surface, and because it came to the surface, it got bloated, and that's why it looked like that.
Oh, it legit
Why did it
looked
come to
like
the
an
surface?
alien head.
You know, that's another good question. I don't know if this is normal, but
Something's happening.
I'm kind of curious.
Something
though.
is happening.
Because you know that one fish that was
The angler
the
fish?
anglerfish that
Yeah.
like never comes to the surface, and it came to the surface to die.
Yeah.
Like why?
And they don't normally do that.
No.
And I didn't realize that it is literally the size of your palm.
Super
It's
tiny.
They make it seem way bigger in Nemo.
They do. How do you how
Nemo.
did they find that fish?
I don't know. I don't know if they were out there or they just like caught a glimpse of it. I have no
The
clue.
ocean's freaking huge, and they just come across it.
So here's the question, like, okay, they found that tiny fish coming up in the ocean, but maybe that is normal for them and we just don't see it because the ocean is huge.
It very well could be. It's just weird.
It is weird.
I still believe something's happening.
Yeah. Well, we've only explored 5% of our oceans.
I personally don't want to explore anymore.
Nope.
Other people can. I don't want nothing to do with it.
don't know. Ocean freaking gate. No, thank you.
Going on a cruise was enough for me.
I wouldn't even do that. You're braver than I am.
And I'm surprised because usually you're the brave one.
Like the ocean is beautiful and it's
I'll
nice
look at it
to
from the beach.
to listen to. Okay, so we have some friends that took us to They live in Florida, and they said, oh, let's go to the beach. So we go to the beach, New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Okay, we swim in the ocean.
For like a good 2 hours.
Yeah, I wasn't excited about it because I'm like, if I get past my waist, the sharks are going to eat me, right? No, thank you. But I did it.
We went to like neck.
Yeah, we were like way out farther because we're from freshwater state. Like, we don't have oceans.
We don't got no sharks.
We don't know any better. We ain't got no sharks. In fact, that is the motto of our state. What is the...
No salt, no sharks, no worries.
Yeah.
That's the motto?
I don't know.
It's on T-shirts everywhere when you go to the
I thought it would
tourist
say,
areas.
like, you know how they say stay salty or something, and ours is the opposite of that or whatever.
Stay
no
not
salt.
salty.
Hold on.
No sharks.
What's the
No
Michigan motto?
worries.
Anyway, so we go to New Smyrna Beach, Florida. We swim in the ocean for a couple hours. After we leave, we're driving away, and they go, oh yeah, New Smyrna Beach is the shark attack capital of the world.
That's comforting. At least you were already out of the water.
They're like, but really the sharks only attack between like July and October, and it was like February, so you're good.
Yeah, but anything can happen, man.
I'm telling you, there's some weird shit happening in the ocean.
But like you said, maybe it's always happening, but we're just now figuring it out.
We can't go to the depths. They
I don't want to.
They do have, I think it's somewhere over by Australia. They have like a little pod in the bottom of the ocean. It's like 2 miles down. It's down there a ways. It was on, I don't know, Expedition Unknown or something like that. But what's the deepest depth of the ocean that we know of? It's like 7 miles, right?
Sounds about right.
Something's probably down there.
Oh, 100%.
Like Megalodon or something.
Keep it fresh. That's the motto.
I thought that was Subway. Oh, no, that's Eat Fresh. That's Eat Fresh.
Let's eat fresh what?
I need a nap.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Do you actually want to know what our actual state motto is, though?
Yeah.
It's something in, I'm going to say Greek, I can't.
Something to do with peninsula.
Yes. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you.
That's not Greek.
What? No, that's English. I'm just saying, I don't know how to read the other
It's
word.
probably Latin.
It looks
Yeah.
like Spanish. Sequeris Peninsulum. I don't know. I can't even speak English. Why am I trying to do this? Anyway, it said keep it fresh.
That's the motto of the state?
Keep it fresh.
What are we keeping fresh?
The water.
The
Okay.
earth keeps it fresh.
I've never heard that.
It's because it only was like 2 years ago. It says
I guess I don't go out much.
April 4th, 2023. As warmer temperatures usher in the change to spring and summer, Pure Michigan is inviting people to keep it fresh with its new campaign designed to welcome and inspire visitors through fresh travel, perspectives, and new voices. Whatever the fuck that means.
It has nothing to do with fresh water or fresh food, though.
No.
I don't know. I was just going through the stupid Google things, and I said keep it fresh. I just showed
Both of which you can get in Michigan. Freshwater lakes, and fresh food. We grow a lot of shit here.
Yeah, like cherries.
Do we?
Yeah.
Apples, cherries, corn.
Cone.
Count beans.
Not the band.
The
It has a C.
Whole oats.
We do not hold oats.
I've never held oats before, Mom. That's an inside joke. Just
Oh
let
my
y'all know.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
You had to be there.
We do grow oats here, not as much as we used to. We grow a little bit of wheat.
What's down in that field over there? The stinky
Canola.
shit. It smelled so bad.
Rapeseed, it stinks.
It smelled
it's
so bad the
awful.
other day. And that shit's been tilled like 5 or 6 times, and I drove by and it smelled like ass.
Yeah. So canola,
Wasn't me.
canola and sugar beets stink so bad.
Why? No, never again. I will protest. I will protest.
What are you going to protest?
To never grow that shit again.
You're going to be like the
Stinks.
only person standing out there with a sign.
I will get a cult started. You'll get a cult? Whatever the fuck it's called. What do you call a big group of people that are
People against canola.
It fucking stinks.
You're starting an organization. If you don't like canola, call us.
Put my number on the thing.
Oh
people-
my god.
1-800 no canola.
It's actually really bad for you too. So
It
I
is.
will
Yeah, it
protest that shit all day.
Just don't eat it.
Or smell it.
Or smell it. It smells terrible.
Oh my gosh. No, okay, so back to our like deep sea ocean stuff. I think we talked about it not too long ago, like off topic, that you know the old stories of like the Loch Ness monster and big sea squids that take down entire ships.
Megalodon.
Yeah, that had to come from somewhere.
Kraken.
Yes.
Send out the Kraken.
Yeah, it had to come from somewhere. I mean, like, granted, I know
Or
that
like
people's
Moby Dick.
Yeah, I know that people's imaginations are crazy and awesome sometimes, but that had to come from somewhere.
So here's my theory on that. The oceans are heavily fished now because we have such a population in the world, right? 100, 200 years ago, we didn't. So there was food source for those animals to grow endlessly, and they weren't being fished. So they had the potential to grow larger than they would today because there's more food source.
Yeah, but then you think about all like the deep down under,
Nope.
down deep under.
Nope.
How do you say it? The deep ocean,
The depths of the ocean.
the depths of the ocean, whatever.
Deep down under.
Yeah,
Deep
that's what
sea.
that's what we're calling it. The deep sea, like they have these whales that have big old like marks on them, like giant.
Was it you and I that saw that fish with the? It looked like a human bit it.
What?
When
Yeah.
we were researching.
What?
Was that you that? Found
Yeah.
that?
So it was a big. I think it. I don't even know what you call those big sunfish or something. They're ocean
Huge.
fish.
It's probably bigger than my table.
Yeah, they're gigantic, and they're kind of like really tall and flat,
Ooh.
almost like an angelfish, but more
Okay.
oval shaped.
Uh-huh.
And smaller fins.
And smaller fins. And this fish was literally bit in half, and it looked like a human bit it, like a bite mark. And it had several, but the bite marks were probably like
They were big. They
As
were
big
probably
as a
like
dinner
10
plate.
inches. Yeah, 10, 12 inches.
Oh my goodness.
but it was
Each
the
bite.
shape of like a human bite. It was really weird.
But backwards, because it was like this.
So my first thing was it's like a beak mark, for like a squid.
Uh-huh.
How they have beaks,
Uh-huh.
and then it would bite in a chomp, because it was kind of that shape.
That makes
Wouldn't
sense.
that be more pointy, though? It wasn't
I don't
pointy.
know.
It was round.
I don't know if beaks of squids are pointy like a bird or if they're more rounded.
I don't know.
It's the same concept,
When
like
you say
it's-
beak, I just assumed they're pointy.
Well, it's the same concept, like a hardened exterior mouth,
Yeah.
Ugh.
but I don't know if they're pointy or not.
Do they have multiple beaks?
I don't know.
I'm not ballsy enough to figure it out.
I just know they ink. And they have beaks.
Ew,
you made me ink.
Also from Nemo.
It's Finding Nemo.
Same difference, whatever.
Just keep swimming.
Hey.
Love it. But the oceans are scary. Like,
Hell yeah,
you
they are.
can't pay me enough to go in the ocean.
Even when we went on our cruise last year, like it's gonna be great. We're gonna have so much fun, and then we get out that at night, and I'm like, this shit's creepy.
home right now.
I was literally like, if I looked over the edge,
There's no lights anywhere except for on the boat. Yeah.
yeah, that's freaky. Like literally, it's like okay, we're having a party, and then you look out, and it's all black.
Was it good star watching?
It was fantastic, actually. It was great.
You could probably see some alien shit out there.
Imagine being stranded in the ocean.
Don't say that. Oh my gosh.
I've watched too many movies for that shit.
Dude, okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous going on the cruise because it's the first time I've ever done anything like that, and AJ too. And our first day, we just get on the boat and we're like getting food, and we're talking to Mario and Marissa about it. And Mario's like, "Oh yeah, didn't you ever hear about that cruise ship in 2013 that got stranded out? Like I don't know where it was going, but like out at sea, it got something happened with the engine and it completely shut down, and they were stranded on the ship for days. They couldn't use the bathroom.
No.
Yes.
They
Swear to
couldn't
God,
call
look it up.
somebody? Like,
it was a
this-
Carnival cruise ship. I don't know what happened. Yes, it really did happen.
Carnival says everything.
I would
don't
never go on a
know, man.
carnival
Circus.
cruise.
I'm gonna look it up because literally this is what Mario was telling me. He's like, yeah, there was a ship that was, like stranded out at sea. Like they couldn't use the bathroom. They had to shit. They had to shit. They had to sleep in the hall.
Shit overboard.
They might actually did. Literally. Okay, so
Only if you had a balcony room.
oh my gosh.
And you gotta check and make sure the people above you aren't shit. Shitter's full.
Wait, aren't all of them balcony rooms?
No. You have inside rooms.
Yeah.
What's the point? You have to pay extra. Oh, yeah, is that?
Yeah, it is. So the Carnival Triumph cruise ship was stranded in the Gulf of Mexico in February 2013 after a fire in the engine room. The ship was returning from a 4-day cruise to Mexico from Galveston, Texas. The fire broke out on Sunday morning, February 10th, 2013. The fire disabled the ship's engine and most of its electricity. The ship drifted north due to strong currents. Passengers endured power outages, overflowing toilets, food shortages, and extreme heat. The ship was towed to Mobile, Alabama. The cruise line provided meals from other Carnival ships. The cruise line provided hot coffee. The cruise line offered refunds and cruise. It's not funny. People literally fought for their lives.
They gave them buckets.
Literally. The cruise line distributed red plastic bags for passengers to collect human waste. Here,
You
honey,
have to shit
hold
in a fucking bag. How did you just, wow.
Worse than a bucket.
Here, honey, hold this bag while I take my poop.
No, I think you put it in the toilet and just like wrap it over the edge. Do your business, wrap it up.
Oh, that makes sense. I wonder if AJ would hold it for me, though.
He sure better. He's
probably be
married
like,
to you.
Yeah, on your own. I wouldn't doubt that.
Would you hold the shit bag for him?
I would. I've seen a lot of shit in my day. No pun intended. I would do that for him.
It's
I
a
say,
shitty job, but somebody's got to do it.
What kind of shit are you feeling today? A salad? I'll hold it. Anything else? No. It ain't happening.
You wouldn't hold it for anybody.
Myself.
Exactly.
No, I probably wouldn't even do that.
Mom.
I'm not holding your shit back. Not as
You
long as you
changed
still
my
have
diaper.
arms. You were
That's
perfectly
different.
functional right now.
You chop my arms off so you have to hold my shit back.
Just don't. How do we get talking about CIA animals and we always talk about shit?
Tell us your poop story at Unusual Curiosity for you. at gmail.com.
If you have an unusual topic you want to share, email us at unusualcuriosityforyou@gmail.com. That's unusualcuriosity, 4 at gmail.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.